In the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine, where the quest for technological air dominance and advantage are vital, Russia unveiled their newest weapon and its potential to overcome their opponents. Using this new laser weapon can quickly destroy an aircraft. Yes, sure, seconds are a game and a step in the direction of winning the conflict that has remained strong for a considerable amount of time. Genuinely, what impact does this technology have? What impact might this technology have on to join us as we discuss the Russian and Ukrainian wars? Investigate the laser system that is capable of demolishing aircraft in second. Russia is renowned for its knowledge. Weapons and warfare in the modern era have recognized the significance of air domination and the importance of it in taking control in the event of a disagreement with regard to that nation as, once again, pushed forward to establish a laser with great power that can demolish planes in a split-second. Drones and fighter jets being used in conflicts are now crucial in being in front of one's opponent because these autonomous aircraft are capable of to alter a conflict's outcome with its capacities, and the benefit that drones provide has been utilized over time because of its capacity to carry out monitoring and reconnaissance and information gathering concerning the enemy's actions without putting human lives at risk in the process. Armed drones allow for targeted attacks on precise goals that reduce collateral damage in contrast to conventional air attacks that lack the ability to aim. With these unmanned aircraft can be precise equally be employed in delivering beneficial information for military decision-making, tactical flexibility, and diminutive AID prompt troop deployment and supplies, while being continuously watch at capacity enables it to continuously observe particular domains in which they are involved multiple military actions that comprises the mission of search and rescue. Electron warfare and anti-submarine warfare, they can also be utilized in warfare to advance the well-being of people by evaluating catastrophe areas and providing assistance effectively to those in urgent need. As of the end of 2021, the U.S. America is the country in question with the strongest and most potent United States Air Force. Advanced Air Force according to reports. The USAF has roughly 5,217 aircraft in operation that it owns, and this clarifies the reason it's given with the position of having the most highly developed and most strong airplanes worldwide. This remarkable aircraft highlight the country's dedication to upholding unparalleled aerial capabilities made up of cutting-edge technology and a wide range of aircraft. Let's examine the capabilities of a fighter Q-9 Reaper aircraft that the U.S. Air Force uses. This aircraft can transport potent missiles and bombs, and it works well for missions such as spying covertly on adversaries' territory, accurate assault, and also providing assistance in the fighter jet is used for rescue missions. Typically run by two individuals, pilot and a person in charge of this fighter jet's sensors and armaments, can perform a variety of tasks, such as watching and compiling data to back up soldiers striking the ground precise targets with accuracy. A member of a group with other aircraft, a ground command center, and with satellite connections, the MiG-9 Reaper sophisticated detectors, cameras, and even lasers to precisely aim at targets. It can also transport various kinds of guns such as Hellfire missiles and intelligent bombs. This is really cool. Fighter jet is disassemblable and transported in a single container anywhere, facilitating its deployment throughout the globally. The U.S. Air Force developed the to assist special operations MiG-9 Reaper and deal with pressing matters. It's a larger and stronger variant compared to its the MiG-1 Predator's predecessor. The in multi-role or MiG-9 indicates that it is versatile, and the Q indicates that it's eighth system of remotely piloted aircraft. The 9 simply signifies that it's the ninth iteration of these robots in the series aircraft in the war with Russia and Ukraine. Unique drone known as the R-18, produced in Ukraine, used Ukrainians, and it still does, accountable for the terrible damage done to Russia. The maker of this drone, Aeros Vitka, is a group that sounds like an 8-rotor flying robot. This drone has a unique vision-capable camera heat, and it has the ability to drop bombs on adversary hardware. AO Roska, a Ukrainian company that operates working closely with the armed forces since 2014, actively engaged in defending Ukraine. A number of average people are actively aiding in the defense against foreign assaults and they were heavily involved in a battle in 2022 close to Kyiv and remain significant in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Hyperspeed is a large group that focuses on creating and enhancing these drones. They are armed and modified to impede the Russians' progress. Drone operators are trained by a military team and works non-stop to create the drones. Prior to submitting a drone, they made many tests before going to the front lines to ensure it functions flawlessly. We went one of their practice spaces and got to know Siri Renko, an Hyperspeed instructor they were testing with their team. The R-18 drone, a strong and capable economical weapon that has resulted in considerable harm to the Russian military apparatus in addition to the work put in place by the Ukrainian Armed Forces. Ukraine purchased 12 Bay drones, 2019 Ratar TB2s, as a component of their intent to improve their weapons. They struck a contract with a business named Bayer to receive 3 ground vehicles and 6 drones. Control centers costing $69 million, where in March, the first batch of drones arrived. The Ukrainian Navy also placed 6 orders in 2019. In 2021, more drones will be delivered. Turkey and Ukraine then agreed to cooperate combined to create 48 additional drones. In the first group of these was from Ukraine, transferred to the Navy in July 2021 while near-term military buildup in Russia. One of these drones took off from Ukraine over the Donbas region on April 9th. In terms of reconnaissance, 2021 was for the first time Ukrainian forces employed the drone in a region of ongoing conflict. In October 2021, amid the conflict, one of the first use of drones was in battle. It was aimed at a separatist in Russia. Howitzer destroyed by an artillery position and putting an end to a Ukrainian attack. 2022 troops. These drones were essential. They were employed against Ukraine. Russian military forces and equipment are obliterating items such as military command posts, automobiles, missile systems, tanks, and more. TB2 drones were sent to Ukraine in March 2022, and they kept using them successfully. Though, as the invasionist time passed, these drones grew less efficient due to the Russian air-enhanced defenses and electronic warfare was employed to obstruct communication. Summer 2022 drones from Ukraine, including more TB2s, were being shot down. Russians often use the sluggish velocity and mid-altitudes of these drones by late made them simple pickings. 14 TB2 drones were confirmed in July 2022. Visually devastated Russia asserted to have destroyed over 100 of these drones in May 2023 in Ukraine. By April 2023, claimed to have shot down one of its TB2 drones over Kyiv because of a malfunction issue. The remaining TB2 by June 2023. Drones shifted from being attack vehicles to conduct reconnaissance while avoiding. August 1st. Russian air defense in 2023, roughly 24 Bay RB-2 reactors demolished, either by shooting or on the ground, captured by Russian troops by September 3rd. A video showcasing a TB2 was released in 2023 drone taking down a patrol boat, with markings the first inappropriate use in a number of months. Though, a Ukrainian commander information released towards the end of October 2023, the usage of TB2 drones has decreased because Russian air travel is more sophisticated. Electronic warfare systems and defenses as the threat posed by drones grows. Russia has responded by conducting a new technology capable of destroying aircraft. This technology can be used within seconds, will undoubtedly offer it a benefit in the ongoing conflict, getting it ready for whatever weapon that Ukraine chooses to fire at them. Russia has acknowledged that it works with the application of cutting-edge lasers in Ukraine destroy aircraft and drones to reveal a covert technologies to fend off the surge of Western armaments. In the current case, the conflict enters its 4th month. The use of these potent lasers represents Moscow's most recent plan to eliminate the risk that drones pose. In the midst of the Russian Rosatom, a nuclear corporation, has contribution to the creation of laser weapons as a component of an initiative to create weaponry built upon novel physical concepts. The range of applications for these lasers going beyond taking down drones using strategic influence during blending systems for reconnaissance, in particular satellites employed for surveillance missiles with intercontinental ballistics carrying a nuclear bomb, leads to the idea of blinding people with laser satellites were originally limited to the science fiction genre remains theme divers made by China, the United States, and Russia is producing these kinds of weapons. Show a noticeable change toward realizing these ideas for the future. Rosatom's contribution to the creation of these cutting-edge laser weapons are displays Russia's notable advancement in this field that other majors are starting to focus on. Participants, such as China and the United States, Borisov's comments point to a more vision awaiting the arrival of a new next wave of laser weapons that use a broad electromagnetic spectrum, will eventually take the place of the conventional weapons in this changing environment. Highlights the capacity for transformation of laser technology, informing the laser's future military capabilities. Weapons have many advantages encompassing immediate hits, pinpoint scalable power, and targeting based on despite their high. The mission requirements at first expense, they show to be economical. Over time, with low expenses per shot toward the iron beam. For instance, technology attains a shot cost of only 3.50. Interception missiles were utilized in conventional defense strategies in 2018. Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, had formerly mentioned the laser weapon now referred to as the persisted. Tensions continue between these two areas of Russia asserts to have implemented a novel creation of these strong lasers specially created to target and destroy drones by using such sophisticated technology demonstrates the changing modern warfares and weapons nature where countries employ weapons with enhanced abilities to obtain benefits in combat. The pervert is called following Alexander's period, and it symbolizes a cutting-edge Russian laser weapon intended for use in air defense and warfare against satellites. On March 1, 2018, Vladimir Putin unveiled this laser system as one of the 6 recently created weaponry that the Paris veteran has been using service as of December 2019, with roughly 5 units that were said to be functioning beginning in May 2022. President Putin initially made the system known to the Federal Assembly during his speech in 2018, and it was a momentous. Russia's military has improved capacities. The use of these in 2017 laser complexes were introduced, and by 2018 December 1st, the Paris veterinary laser was employed in a combat duty experiment based on President Putin's. The laser complexes were announced planned to start providing full service by in December of 2019. These laser systems were expertly used in conjunction with a mobile ballistic missile that travels across continents. Launchers in charge of protecting there in December 1, 2018. The movement's defense minister Sergei Shoigu disclosed that the Paris veterinarian was in service comprising 5 strategic missile forces bolstering the Russian these divisions' defensive capacities are spread across a number of places, including the 42nd Missile Division is located in Zito. Novo Southeast's 39th Guards Missile Division, Yoska Ola's 14th Missile Division, Kutu Missile Order of the 54th Guards, 35th Red and Takovo, and off-division orders of the Banner Missile Division of Kuchu and another Alexander Nevsky in Beryl 29th Guards Rocket, VPSK Division, Lenin Red Banner Divisions ordered Irkutsk is presently being built. The Paris veterinary combat laser, as emphasized by military specialist Igor Kachenko, shows how effective it is opposed to unmanned aerial vehicles. Thought environmental factors are essential to its success. Circumstances in which it performs faultlessly. Pleasant weather despite interference from mist, drizzle, snow, and bad weather circumstances. Particularly these laser energy-intensive installations prevents them from being utilized as random instruments, rather than what is anticipated of them safeguard military installations and additional crucial areas blocking the UAV incursions that occur within their territory, except for the Paris veterinarian. Yuri, the deputy prime minister, Borisov supervising the development of the military and Russian officials declared the deployment of a brand new laser system known as the This system is supposedly used in Ukraine. Took out a Ukrainian drone in 5 seconds at a 5-kilometer distance. Borisov asserted that although Paris vet blinding the new laser weaponry results in the tangible lighting up the target to destroy it caught fire, but a U.S. Department of an official from the Defense Department expressed doubt about the availability of such technology. he declared that they had not witnessed any proof of Ukraine is using lasers, but that the iron beam's existence demonstrates alternatively. The iron beam that West Israel recently unveiled a laser mechanism capable of shooting down drone rockets and mortars at a cheap price each shot, in spite of the technical experts on advancements contend that laser weapons might not have a major impact on the dynamics of the battlefield, with difficulties, for instance, low death rates and the climate sensitivity, and the unwillingness to participate several targets at once deploying lasers to soldiers who are blind also brings up moral questions about breaking a UN treaty protocol pertaining to weapons that severe injury and additional difficulties associated with using this laser. Technology comprises the significant decreasing power requirements with separation and awareness of atmospheric circumstances. Placing these difficulties notwithstanding, the appearance of weapons capable of reaching hypersonic speeds to avoid a missile moved to at least Mach 5. Defense is once again interested in lasers weapons programs because of their alleged efficiency in fending off these dangers. Conventional missile-based systems are probably going to have trouble with hypersonic weapons in terms of their efficacy and expense. Creating laser weapons and appealing substitute in place of the conflict to Ukraine heaps using sophisticated lasers have provided an entirely new story to combat and highlights how military prowess is a dynamic field to additionally obtain an advantage in conflicts. Russia is becoming more innovative made a notable advancement in underwater drone technology development, pride in having a wide variety of unmanned underwater vehicles. These drones are used for a range of tasks, including scientific investigation to possible military actions causing worries concerning global security. Among the noteworthy Russian underwater drones are Canyon, the Beluga, and the Beluga drones are a distinctive invention intended to get close to a target vessel entering to the hull after it has been connected. It is capable of intelligence, assembling, or even planting explosives. Depending on the purpose for which it's required, however, the Canyon drone is underwater nuclear-powered unmanned vehicle is capable of carrying a nuclear warhead, which it is intended to avoid defenses by Marines also present a significant danger by permitting a catastrophic nuclear attack against adversarial targets. And Russia's capabilities of underwater drones include drones for surveillance, such as Bester 1 and the Best Marlin 350 is a tiny ROV can reach up to 300 meters depths equipped with a high-definition sonar and video. The larger Marlin 350 ROV was created for research and exploration in the deep sea, have increased 350-meter depth capability of these drones make use of a mix of propellers, cameras, and sensors in order to traverse through water and assemble data sent in real time to a control center for judgment and analysis. Drones used underwater include scientific ocean exploration, ventures, and military exercises, outfitted with sensors like sonar, cameras, and magnetometers. They provide information gathering in the submerged world. Their adaptability allows them to do things like search and rescue operations using underwater inspections operations in addition to underwater building and upkeep. In the Russia's ongoing conflict in Ukraine, deployed unmanned underwater vehicles, like the Console class intended for submerged reconnaissance up to 1,000 feet in depth. A sizable internal payload capacity facilitating the transport of multiple large Su-57 is an air-to-surface ordnance. The initial Russian aircraft equipped with operational stealth quality utilizing techniques to lower radar signature. The platform edges are aligned, carries armaments hidden inside, employing radar-absorbing antennas materials that are coated for the aircraft canopy in order to reduce radar return and safeguard the radiation-induced pilot. The combined effect of these characteristics greatly diminishes its cross-sectional radar data, highlighting although frontal stealth works well against Su-57, high-frequency radars are more probably detectable at low frequencies. Radars are frequently used in weather and early warning systems in spite of obstacles, and the Su-57's development delays demonstrates Russia's technological proficiency in advanced fighter planes with an emphasis on stealth, agility, and strength. Because while you're still here, click to watch. Click the link that shows up on your screen to view one more of our captivating videos. See you there.